Eukaryotic cells contain a variety of organelles, each of which performs specific, important functions. This model presents some of the organelles that one would expect to find in a typical animal cell. The endoplasmic reticulum is involved in the production, processing, and transport of proteins and in the production of lipids. The ER is a network of membranes that extend throughout the cytoplasm of eukaryotic cells. Rough ER is studded with ribosomes. Ribosomes are tiny organelles that are the sites of protein synthesis. The rough ER packages and transports the proteins that are made by its attached vesicles. Smooth ER lacks ribosomes, so it appears smooth. Smooth ER produces lipids and breaks down some toxic substances. The nucleus is often the most obvious organelle in a eukaryotic cell. It has a role in reproduction, metabolism, and growth. The nucleus contains DNA, the hereditary material. The nucleolus is a distinct region of the nucleus, where ribosomes are partially assembled. The nucleus is surrounded by a double membrane called the nuclear envelope, also called the nuclear membrane. Small pores in the nuclear envelope allow certain molecules to enter and leave the nucleus. Mitochondria are the site of cellular respiration. Mitochondria generate ATP, which is the main energy source for cell processes. The inner membrane of a mitochondrion is greatly folded to create a large surface area inside this organelle. The inner membrane and the matrix in the interior of the mitochondrion hold many enzymes. These enzymes control the reactions that transfer energy from organic compounds to molecules of ATP. Cells with high energy requirements, such as muscle cells, may contain hundreds or even thousands of mitochondria. The cell membrane forms the boundary of a cell, also called the plasma membrane. It is a dynamic assembly of phospholipids and proteins that acts as a barrier between the inside of a cell and the cell's environment. The cell membrane selectively controls the movement of materials into and out of the cell. Vesicles are organelles that package materials for storage and transport. Vesicles are small sacs formed by membranes. The material in vesicles may be moved into or out of a cell, or may be moved around and modified within a cell. Vesicles transfer material between the Golgi apparatus, cell membrane, and other vesicles by budding off from one structure and fusing with another structure. The Golgi apparatus modifies, sorts, and packages proteins. This organelle consists of stacks of flat, membrane-bound sacs. Proteins from the rough endoplasmic reticulum are modified and sorted as they move through the Golgi apparatus. They are then enclosed and released in new vesicles. Some vesicles, like the ones that become lysosomes, remain to be used inside the cell. Other vesicles fuse with the cell membrane and release their contents outside of the cell. Lysosomes contain digestive enzymes. Lysosomes digest worn-out organelles, foreign particles, and organic molecules that enter the cell. The products of this activity are recycled for cell metabolism. Now that you have some general information about organelles and other components of cells, you are going to design cells that perform particular functions. You will work through the list of the given functions and build a different cell for each one. You will need to consider cell shape, key organelles, and special structures and adaptations.